That's true. That's true. That's true.
You
So
think? Hold up. You think UFC is better than Bellator? Like by like
com-
a landslide?
competition-wise, yes.
Yeah.
Level of competition, most definitely.
I don't know about
with it. That's why I'm mad with it. With it. With it. That's why I'm mad with it. Straight out the trap with it. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want, whatever you need,
Tab,
get it. Tap with
That's why I'm mad with it. That's why I'm mad with it. That's where I'm at. Okay, you chasing clout? Oh no way, your shit turning down. It's OJ. I got that juice like Monet. That's where I'm at. You replying to the hate man, you a clown. I tell him suck my young jock is going down. Gang gang, call me Papa Band. That icy rock a hand. The party starter man. Forget your name like Ella. I'm the plug connects, they fit just like a glove. I need them diamonds, hurry up. I didn't pay, I stuck them up like Ella. I'm flexing my neck, get the check on my set. I'm the flyest, the highest, the eagle eye. I'm lit up the perk with that merch. I don't never get sick, but they see me like eyes. I, woman fly just to link up like Wi-Fi. I smash the cat and post it up and then I'm go.
Gentlemen, how we feeling? We good? We good?
What's good? Oh, it. Hey.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, welcome to I'ma Get in Trouble again. It's the boy Eddie Liles. My man over here, Lloyd Lee. What's up,
That's me.
Wally Lee?
Hi.
What's up, Lee Lloyd? Lloyd.
Eddie Lyle, Wally Green, Lloyd Lee, Wally Green.
Wally Green is in the building. We got our special guest today. Every Thursday, we know we do the interview series. And today we have Mr. Wally Green, a new friend and hopefully a longtime friend. Give it up for Wally Green real quick, everybody. Give it up for Wally Green. What's going on, man? I definitely forgot to put my phone on silent. Look at that shit.
Son of. This is why we need a producer on this podcast.
What do we? Dude,
Add this to the list.
I was gonna say when are you paying for that one, Lloyd?
Oh. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What's going on?
I didn't think so. I didn't think so, motherfucker. Yo, but not Wally Green is a national champion for ping pong in the US. Also internationally renowned for ping pong, which as me and him talked, I was like, that's really a thing. Like I didn't. It wasn't even a shit off, right? Like because so we're all backstory, real quick backstory. We all go out. Tony Woods, the mentor Tony Woods, is doing a show in Alexandria, right? So like social distance show, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll make it down. All right, so I come through, and then when I come through, James Alcantara is there. So I'm like, oh, okay, dope, whatever. So everybody's like, well, we're gonna go out and drink and get some more, you know what I'm saying? Get some more time with each other. Bow, 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 bow. Cool. So Wally, I walk up to the building. Wally's outside watching UFC with James Alcantara's daughter, right? And so I'm like,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is Wally doing? Like, I was like, who is this black dude with this little white girl just fucking watching UFC in the doorway?
Alexandria has changed.
Right, no. So we left Alexandria and went to DC. So we went to JoJo's, Tony Wood's favorite spot. And so we go and I just see this black dude in the door with this white. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? And so then we just engage in the conversation of UFC. So then night goes on, we keep talking, and I'm like, oh, this dude is actually cool as fuck. Like, what do you do? He was like, oh, I'm an athlete. And I was like, okay, that's great. You're an athlete, all right.
With the bobblehead.
Right, like, I was like, yeah, athlete, okay. What you play, like football? You play like soccer or something? Like, cause he's small. So I'm like, Wally's not that big, right? So I'm like, oh, he plays like he must play like soccer or something for like DC United.
What's that ice one? The one where you're pushing that big stone? You do
that.
Yeah,
like the curl and shit. And then out of nowhere, he's like, oh, I play ping pong. I was like, nigga, what? That's not a sport. I'm like, this is not a sport. Man. Like, what the fuck are you talking? I was like, I thought you play that shit for recreation. He was like, nah, like that's the thing.
That's funny.
Ping pong is actually big. I'm part owner of this place called what is it, Wally?
Spin.
He's like, I'm part owner of this place called Spin. Put the spin on it. Give me the knife. And so he's like, yeah, I'm part of this place called Spin. And so I'm like, we just engaging, and then I'll let him tell the rest of the story. But it was just like I was just sitting back, like I haven't done shit in my life yet.
Wait, you don't even know ping pong is a thing. You're like, I've gone nowhere.
Right, like nigga, I'm like ping pong. We used to play that at Bowie State, and nobody was good at it. But now, Wally,
How did you get into ping pong?
Oh man, so when I was younger, like I grew up in the projects and stuff. So to make the story quick, you know, by the age of 13, I already owned 6 guns. So I was doing a lot of gangbang and stuff when I was younger, and just in trouble. And I'm gonna go
with New York has pretty strict gun laws, so they probably weren't under your name.
Yeah, like, dude,
I'm guessing.
Like, cause listening to Wally, you like, yo, that dude's not like. Where were you at? In Jamaica, Trinidad? What the fuck? You got 6 guns? Hey,
Choppers.
6?
Choppers.
Like, oh no, I'm from New York, nigga. What?
You know, each bullet comes with years of cases, right?
Like
exactly.
years, my guy.
Yeah. And I mean, it was pretty crazy. But as I got older, I was still into crazy stuff. And to make a long story short, I found I was always an athlete. So in high school, I played every sport there was in high school. And the reason I played every sport was because I also grew up with extreme domestic violence. So the way to not be home was to join every sport there was in school. So that's how I became good at sports. And then I think at the time I was taking a break from basketball. I started shooting pool. And I went to this pool hall. And I remember I just stolen this pool stick, by the way. I mean, I was young. I was young. I got to pat myself on the back for that. And, you know, I thought I was good. And I got hustled for some money, broke the pool stick, saw some guys playing ping pong. And I was like, yo, I want to get a hit. But it was just me being a bully. So it wasn't even me like really wanting to get a hit. It was just me being angry that I lost money and trying to bully some kids that were playing. And they gave me the paddle. And out of anger, I just smashed it on the table. And it was like, oh, you play? And I was like, nah, I never played this before. It was like, well, there's this ping pong club, and it's in 11th and 50th Street, 11th Avenue. And I was like, what? What do you mean?
Hold up, whoa. Stop, please stop the story.
Yeah.
There's a ping pong club in fucking New York City?
Yeah.
Not in Chinatown. Not in
Chinatown?
Not on 34th. Okay. I'm done with this fantasy. Okay, keep on telling me the story.
Yeah, so I was like, what? So I was like you. Like, I used to bully the ping pong. They had ping pong in my high school, and I used to bully these kids all the time. And I was like, what? There's an actual club for this? And it's like, yeah, you gotta go check it out. I was like, nah, there's no club for this. And so just out of curiosity, I went. And what it was
cracking
is
your knuckles.
Yo,
right.
Funny.
I ought to beat the shit out of all these Asian kids.
Fucking nerds, let's go.
Oh man.
Yo.
Yeah. And so I went down to go check out the club, and I saw it, and it was a pool hall, but it was half pool hall and half ping pong. And there were people playing seriously, like boom, hitting the ball like crazy, 10 feet from the table. And I was like, yo, this is nuts. And so nobody would play with me, right? And I was trying to get on the table, and nobody knew me. I couldn't play, and this happened, and this went on for a while. And you know, I was just getting tight because, you know, I was like, who these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you crazy? I'll come in and wreck stuff up in here.
So you went there the first day and nobody let you play, and you just kept on coming back hoping that
well, because I'm the kind of person, if people don't want me there, that's exactly where I'm going.
You'd make an amazing comedian because that's open mic like shit.
What we do. Nobody wants you at the open mic. Yeah, they keep showing the fuck up.
You show it up, yeah.
How long between basically you started the first day you showed up to like when you actually got on a table?
Like about a week, probably.
Woo!
A good week. And the person that I got on the table with was a guy who was like, I don't know, I wouldn't say the dude was like 80. And
he was what?
80. He was like 80. I'm serious. I think he was like 80.
How are you 80 playing ping pong? Like, I'm not going to, I've watched your fucking videos, okay? And I want to say that I have a newfound respect for ping pong. Because it started off like old motherfuckers playing. And then when it was like, when y'all got in the groove, it was just like, I was like, nigga, this is not tennis. Why are they making all these goddamn noises?
Yup.
Nah, yeah, so 80-year-olds are playing like what is it? Because it's technique, right?
Well, no. I mean, of course, of the same level, you know, the 80-year-old can't win. But me, I was a beginner, so I didn't really know how to play. And this dude, he played and he used this funny kind of weird rubber that does weird shit. And the dude used to beat me like really badly, like 21-1. And I was a seasoned athlete, and I was like, and I used to get so angry. And then eventually, another guy, a Jewish guy, had came one day, and at the time I didn't have nobody to play. I sit down. He comes and he goes, "Hey, do you have a partner?" And I was like, "Nah." And he was like, "Hey, I'll make a deal with you." He said, "I'll pay you $20 every time we meet and play together." It's because I'm in and out of the city and out of the country, and it'll be cool if I always have a partner. And I was like, "What, $20?" You know, for me that was a hustle because at the time, you know, I was in the street. It was like $20. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's what I was trying to figure out when I was reading the story. Like, so like this dude you randomly just met this dude.
Yeah, randomly. Like he just saw me sitting down and he came up to me and talked to me.
That's crazy. So this dude's fucking nice. This is not the 80-year-old guy, by the way.
No.
It sounds like a setup. It's like,
I was about to say that 80-year-old dude's about to be like, "Hey, now, so what you trying to do with that 20?"
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you're getting so much better. You should make your money now.
But no, all right. So the dude comes up. He's like, "Yeah."
So I was like, "Yeah, man. You know, that's a hustle. $20 every time I play with this dude." All right. So I was like, "All right, you know, let's do it." So you know, we would play, and then we would talk a lot, you know, and then I was always honest about, you know, kind of stuff that I was into, you know, because for me, my gang was my family. You know, those are people that I always talk about. Those are people that's, you know, and for him, it was like a TV show, because if you never met anyone who was in that life or lived that lifestyle, it's like TV, right? It's like something you see on TV.
Yeah.
And then one day I went to the club and we were talking, and actually a gun fell out of my bag, and he saw it. And the first thing I thought was, "Oh man, there goes my $20 hustle." That's the first thing I thought about. I was like, "Yo, this dude is gonna freak out." And then he looked at me with this crazy look, and I just picked it up and I was like, "Yo, I gotta go," because, you know, I know him, but I don't know him like that. Maybe he's gonna call police. Right. So I just bounced and I took it as a loss. But then he called me. He called me the next day. He's like, "Hey, are we still gonna play?" And I was like, "What? Is this like real?" And so I met up with him and we continued to play. The dude invited me. He had a house near Hunter Mountain, which is in New Jersey, about 2.5 hours away from New York, where his family lived. And he invited me to the house to meet his family, which is insane. So I'm like, "Yo, This dude knows my story. This dude know I'm gangbanging. This dude just saw me with a gun that just fell out of my bag, and he's bringing me to his house in the woods with his family." So yeah,
this sounds like some Get Out type shit. Hold on, bro. Hold on, brother.
You're like, "Wow, he doesn't know I'm gonna rob him," and you're like, "You don't know I'm gonna rob you."
Exactly.
Like, I know anybody with a house in the woods has guns, so that's why he was like, "Nigga, I ain't worried about your little ass peeper shooter, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here." He had his little people shooter, nigga. I got deer shooters out here, bro. We get it.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. So you know, I went over there, hang out with his family, and then he was like, "Hey, you know, I want to help you," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I'm gonna pay for you to go to Germany to learn," because at that time I had got some more interest in ping pong, right? And then
right.
And then he was like, "Huh?
What year is this about?
This was, let me see. I first went. This is probably 2001. I want to say.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or maybe 2001, around there.
Okay.
And then, and he said that I want to pay for you to go to Germany to learn ping pong. And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pay the airfare. I'm gonna cover the school that you're gonna live in, and I'm gonna pay for you for 4 months to go to Germany." Yeah, and that's how.
So this dude just literally you met. So all right, first off, dreams come true. So you met a dude.
I can show you the world.
Right. You met a dude at a ping pong club. You befriend the guy. You drop a gun. The guy looks at the gun like, oh, he don't know guns yet.
Agent look.
Man.
He got that old ass fucking people shit. Get the fuck out of there. And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna broaden your horizons and fucking sing you to Germany to play ping pong and drink beer.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to apologize to anyone that's ever listened to me talk about like any of those movies like Blindside. Like,
yo, you talk shit. I was about to say, I was like, when is Lloyd about to do the white savior shit?
Yeah.
I
want to apologize. I'm sorry.
Were you ever suspicious about this shit? Like,
of course. In the beginning, like I thought. I mean, not that I have anything against homosexuals, but
right.
I thought like this dude, like what you trying to?
Yeah, so is everybody that's listening to the podcast right now. Okay?
I
just want to make sure that's clear.
So now you're married.
No. So, all right, but no. Because I mean, I know the end result, so I know the dude wasn't. But at the end of the day, like that's still cool as shit.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was like, this is weird, but I mean, he went through with everything, man. It was crazy.
Damn.
And at that time, the only thing that I knew, like for me to go to Germany, meant that I was gonna leave like all my boys, and I was gonna leave everything and just go do something totally different, something new. And the only thing I knew about Germany at the time was Hitler. So I was like, yo, I'm about to go get lynched up in there. Like what's you know, that's the only thing I knew about Germany. I didn't know anything about Germany. I just knew about Hitler. So yeah.
Right.
You didn't know about the women there.
Nah, nothing. Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, like, dude, any chick that can down a fucking pint in a second is cool with me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, son. Like Germany, they drinks, bro. Like it's they drink beer like it's water when you're a fucking kid. They gives no fucks.
October,
so, like, bro.
Crazy.
But nah, so go ahead, man. Like so you go to Germany.
Yeah.
You learn a little bit more about ping pong, and then what else?
So being in Germany was the start of the change of my life, and then my whole attitude. Because as a kid, I just hated everybody. I wanted to fight everybody, and I didn't like anyone unless you were my peoples, like my peoples. So over there, everybody was just crazy about me because I was like this new kid from New York, and black kid at that. Right, you know, this black kid from New York, and people were like, "Oh my God, you're from New York! Whoa, it's so cool!" And you know, when people are like that, you're like, "Yo, back up," because you know we're not used to that kind of thing where people are just like, "Yo, you're so cool," and if people in your face say, "Yo, you're so cool," and this, then you're like, "Yo, what you want?" You know what I'm saying, or something like that.
Right.
So
why are you talking to me?
Yeah, why are you talking? Right, exactly, and that's how I was. I was like, "Yo, why you open my face?" Mm-hmm. And then what happened is that they have this saying, it's called killing you with kindness. So that's kind of what happened to me. I was literally killed with kindness because I couldn't get any fuel, right, for the fire that I had, right? So I wanted to knock someone out, but you can't knock a nigga out with a nigga like, yo, you so cool, man. You're the best.
I know a couple people who would who go against that logic. I'll be honest with you. I know a couple niggas that say, don't point to me, Lloyd. Don't point to me, Lloyd. Listen, okay. This is the thing, Wally, and you know it's true when you're around a lot of white people. They always want to come up and be like, hi, man. Like, so why are you here? And they're not being racist. They just want to be your friend. And it's like, yo, listen, I'm not your black friend, my nigga. Like, I am not. Like, I have white friends that because I'm their friend. I'm not their black friend. You get what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying, son? Like, get the fuck away from me, bro.
Oh,
if you ever want to see Eddie be uncomfortable,
random white people make me so uncomfortable.
And he gets angry. I don't want to be here.
Yo, random white people make me so like.
Oh my God.
I got my friends got to introduce you or something. Like I don't even know if the day that we met. Like I don't know if you noticed, I stayed away a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
until Tony was like, "Hey, come over." And
yeah.
Random white people, they like it's like I don't know which way I'm gonna go with this shit, bro. Like it's about to be some I don't like people dealing or type shit like that. Like I'm.
See, whenever random people come up to me, it's always like, "Hey, you're Asian, right? I love Asian women." And you're like, "My wife is Asian," and you're like, "I don't care." And when it doesn't happen,
no fuck.
And when it doesn't happen, like, "Hey," they start talking. I'm just counting down in my head, being like, "When does this conversation happen?" It's happening.
Yo, when is the racism about to start in this conversation? Like, bro, it's sad to say it, but it's like. It's true, nigga.
Yeah. Sure.
I love Chinese food. Do you love Chinese food? I love Chinese food. Have you been?
No, I don't like Chinese food, motherfucker. Get away from me. All right, so anyway, so you're in Germany. All the white people want to suck on your dick. Okay, go ahead.
And then
This Wally, pull out your dick. I've never seen a New York dick.
This was before the internet, when you couldn't just Google New York dick and I'm just loading. It's been loading for 3 years.
Yo, I'm crying, son. All right, I'm sorry. We're fucking your shine.
No, that's funny. That's funny. Yo. Because that's basic. That's basically the gist of it. Like, listen, I remember times back then, like going to a club, and then a girl would come up to me. She'd look at me, she'd say, "Wow," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Can I touch your skin?" I'm like, "Why?"
It feels the same
because she wanted to touch a black skin. Like I've experienced this many years ago in Germany. Like crazy, like and you wouldn't believe it, but yeah, it's basically what you said.
No, I would believe it. I would believe it.
I've been all over Europe, and I have not had that experience.
Really? Oh man.
Nobody wants to touch my skin.
Oh man.
Yo, they like it's luckily they ask could they touch you. Yeah. I get the joints that just come up like it's like, oh my God, and like touch my back, and I'm like, hey, listen, where are you from? Like, not which state you from. I don't want to know anything about you. I mean, like, where the fuck did you just come from? So you can go back to where the fuck you just came from. Like, don't fucking just touch me, my guy. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bruh? Like, and it'd be different if it's like really hot females doing it. Then I'm just you know. But it'd be like the most weirdest dudes that just, how are you? I just want to touch you. Shut the fuck away.
You know where you get that a lot? You get that a lot in China.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I can imagine. You know why? A billion people that look exactly like me. You're like, I get it.
So this Lloyd said, you know why? Everybody that's watching this or hearing this shit is like, yeah, we know why, motherfucker. Everybody say black people look alike, nigga. You ain't been to China yet, motherfucker.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Go. Right.
Oh man.
Yo, what up, Chris? Oh man.
You play ping pong in China.
Yeah. I've played, like, I think I've been to China probably, I want to say over 24 times.
Woo. And how did you do? How well did you do in China, the mecca of ping pong, apparently?
So when I go, a lot of times the times I was going to China, I was going for training, and then I would play the Pro Tour, like China Open, and those are really hard because that's like the highest level, and it's crazy. The Chinese are beasts. But one of my fun things that I like to do when I'm in China.
Hey, hold on. No, we gotta address that bullshit. Fuck you, nigga. You can't be like, I'm not Chinese, I'm American. And then when he break up Chinese.
Do not take it away from me. He said Chinese people are beasts. And I said, yes, I agree. Concur. That is, I didn't say it. He said it, and I'm agreeing with our guest because that's how. Oh my God. Your story, continue.
Fucking dick, yo.
Oh man.
All right, so no, so, all right, so you go to China to play ping pong, train, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so usually after my serious training, I would try to find the local ping pong club. So this is like the players who could have been pro, maybe, or maybe they have a normal job, but they love it and they play every day. They play for fun. They all go to this ping pong club. So I would walk in the ping pong club, and I would wear like my bling bling chain, have my hat on, would not look like a ping pong player at all. And I say, hey, I want to play. And then they would look at me first, and they would start like just bugging out, start speaking Chinese, start laughing, because there's no way that this dude could play ping pong, right?
Start speaking Chinese?
Yo, it's so funny.
They were speaking Chinese before?
I was saying, they speaking, they're like, yo, hey, yo, Wally's so New York, because New York people do that shit all the time. They're like, yeah, they just started speaking Spanish. Bitch, you were at a Spanish restaurant. They always speak Spanish. Nah, nigga, they know English. They know what the fuck it is, son. They just started speaking Chinese.
In China.
Oh, you talking about the Cantonese language, nigga? What the fuck are you talking about Mandarin, nigga? What the fuck?
Continue.
Oh man.
So you walk into a Chinese bar and they see a black dude, so they start speaking Chinese. That's a great joke. Go ahead.
Bring it home.
So they would give me normally the worst player in the club, right? Because they figure I don't play this, and I would play the player. So while I'm playing this guy, I'm looking around to see who's the best player, because I can tell just by watching to see who's the best. And after I play this guy, I'll make it really close. And then I'll say, hey, I want to play that guy. And then they'll immediately laugh and go, oh, no, or he's the coach or whatever. They'll make all the excuses. And then what I'll do is I'll take money out. So I'll take maybe 200 RMB, which is probably like maybe 40, 50 US dollars.
200 on ping pong, nigga?
Yeah, so I'll put
that's pool player numbers, yo.
So I'll say, hey, I want to play. And then they'll just start laughing, right? They'll tell the guy, and the other guy starts laughing. And then I smoke the dude. And then the thing is, it's always a double nothing, because the first time I smoked the dude, they can't believe that happened, because it's like a dream. There's no way that this black dude just came in and whooped this dude in his club. Then we play again. I mean, I've had like wives of dudes like yelling at their husbands, angry because I beat them, because a black dude beat them. That's how serious the sport is. Serious. Oh yeah. It's very that sport in China is extremely serious on every level of the sport. Jesus Even the guys Christ. Who are bad, like a lot of those guys have no chance against me, because I'm a pro. But if they lose to me, you know what it's like? It's like this. I'm gonna make it. I got the scenario. Yo, this dude from China, right? He just landed. He just landed in America. Comes to your hood. You got the pickup game in basketball, and the dude starts and he's schooling all of y'all. I mean, he's most likely gonna get a beat down before he leaves that place.
Right.
And at times, I felt like, oh shit, I'm about to get wrecked up in here, because these people are not happy.
Nah, because that pool does that a lot too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
pool's based on money, Mike.
It's based on money, bro. But so there's pool, there's like actual pool, like billiards, right?
Yeah.
And then there's snooker.
Oh yeah, right? No, snooker. That's the big money one.
That's the big money drink. And so it's not a lot of big black snooker players. There are a lot of big billiard black players. Like most of the black players that play billiards, they don't even fucking or pool. They don't even fucking go for a pro, because it fucks with their money. A lot of amateurs make more money than pros. Not all of them, but a lot of them do, because they can get certain games. Because once you get that pro card, motherfuckers ain't playing you no more.
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly.
Like, fuck out of here, dog. You're a pro. Like, like it's a pool hall I go to. Like one of the dudes that plays there is like number 3 in Maryland. And what a lot of people know, Maryland's a pool state, meaning a lot of the best pool players come out of Maryland. So if you're number 3, nigga, I'm not fucking playing you for no money. You don't get the fuck out my face.
Bro, you the bus boy here? Good.
Right.
No paycheck on it.
bro, you just won 10 tournaments for 10 ball, and niggas don't even know what 10 ball is. Like that shit is hard as fuck. No, I'm not fucking playing you half wit. Fuck out of here. But
I've never even heard of 10 ball.
So it's 9 ball. It's 10 ball it's just 9 ball, but one extra ball.
oh, got it. So 10 ball. Got it.
But how the balls break, makes it a lot easier to get to the 10. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Because a 9 ball is like a diamond, but in 10 ball, it's literally almost it's just the top row of the.
Yeah.
So the break is different. So the balls just go a little bit in different places. So like the only one that I hate even worse than that is 3 ball.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a 3 ball.
So 3 ball is basically how many shots it takes you to make 3 balls.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
So that's the end of the game. So literally somebody will go first. Right. Somebody will go first. They'll make all 3 balls and 2 shots. Like they broke, dropped 2 balls, and then made a ball. That's only 2 shots.
Yeah, fuck that.
But if you don't make a ball on the break, now you got to try to combo balls and shit. Yeah, bro. Pool
fuck
is
that.
fun.
Oh, that's crazy.
That sounds like a short night to lose all of your money.
Exactly.
I played 12 games and haven't taken 1 shot. That is fun.
So, all right. So, Wally, so you train in China. You go to Germany to learn it. How the fuck did you get trapped in North Korea, sir? You gotta tell the story of how you got trapped in North Korea, bro.
Yeah. So there's a little American history with ping pong, right? So in 1971, when I think the president at the time was Nixon, America established a relationship with China was through ping pong, which is called the ping pong diplomacy. So every year,
hold on, let me interject. Just for all the stupid people like myself, think Forrest Gump.
Yeah, exactly. Pong. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
I was gonna say it. I didn't want to be that guy. I was gonna say it, but I was like,
no,
sitting on my hand.
Yeah. That's exactly what Forrest Gump is pretty much based on. And I saw one year, so we can see all our tournaments almost like 2 years in advance, kind of where they're gonna be, what days, and where in the world they're gonna be. And so I saw North Korea, and I was like, oh man. Yo, I got to go to North Korea because Dennis Rodman, I just came back from North Korea, right? And I was like, yo, I got to go to North Korea. I want to do my own historical ping pong diplomacy, and I was like, I want to do this. And so I just said, I want to do it. So I contact all my friends around the world. I was like, hey, yo, tournament coming up in North Korea. We got to go. They was like, nah, man, we ain't going nowhere. Like all my friends, Germany, you name the international country, they were like, nope. Nobody. I said, nobody wanted to go.
Really? Oh,
nobody. And then, I spoke.
Why? I wonder why not.
Weird. So you go.
Yeah. And I tried, man. And then even here, I was like, yo, come on, man. Yo, just come with me. It'll be so cool. We go to North Korea. We're like this. And they were like, nah, man, you crazy. They were like, we are not going. So I was like, all right, you know what? I said, screw all of you. Fuck all of you, man. I'm gonna go by myself. And so I called the US team and I said, hey, I want you to sign me because you can't sign up for any pro competitions. The US team has to do all the signing up stuff. So I said, I want you to sign me up for this North Korea tournament coming up. It's coming up in about 4 weeks. And it was like, what? They was like, well, we don't think you. I said, I'm not asking you. Just do it. Sign it up. I'm gonna handle everything myself. So they did. They signed me up, and then I dealt with the North Korean embassy and Secretary General, like just me and them, and that was it. And that's how I went to North Korea. But I mean, it was definitely.
Yeah, look at Lloyd's eyes. Lloyd's like, I think out of us 3, Lloyd probably can fit in the best, and and he's not going. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
I mean, I wanted to go there. I wanted to go there to sort of make a difference because you know how North Korea at the time, they think the Westerners are the devil and this and that. And then I saw Dennis Rodman
at the time.
Well, every time, yeah.
Okay. Since the beginning of time.
Basically, since the beginning of time, right.
At the time?
No, you're right. But then I saw Dennis Rodman went, right? And I figure, he's trying to make a difference, whatever. So I can make a difference using my sport as an avenue to do it. And it was a very interesting trip, I have to say. Very, very
so,
interesting.
all right. So tell us, all us niggas that would never go to North Korea.
And me. I'm never going.
Tell us, all us other black people that would never in the history of ever go to North Korea, why Kim Jong, his sister, or his dead brother is in control. What is it like? Are they like showing you like all the great shit about North Korea? Like, hey, look at our missiles.
Yeah.
Or like, what the fuck? Like, are they showing you like I don't know what North Korea puts out. I know what South Korea puts out, and that's great tattoos, good barbecue, and fucking
Oh yeah.
Technology.
Nokia. Yeah, Nokia.
Nokia. You name out of all of the cell phone companies that are in Korea, Nokia is the one that's not in Korea. No.
I know. Is it Nokia Korean?
No, I think it's Swedish.
That sucks. That's why they suck.
You named the one manufacturer
that's out of there. That's out of there.
That's not even
I
in
don't
Asia.
know.
That's not even in Asia.
I thought it was.
God.
Listen, didn't I express? I gave you all the smart shit of Asia I know, and like what's
Nokia sounds Asian, right? Nokia.
it does. Samsung sounds Swedish. I'm just being honest, yo.
I mean, he does have a point. I can't.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not even that angry. I just
they fucking switched it on us. They switched it. Nah, all right, so no. So do they show? Because like all the stories you hear is like, all right, when you go to North Korea, they like drive you through these like little staged areas, right, or stage towns, and then they'll like drive around and then come back to the same one, but just use different setups. But it's the same people. So if you ever pay attention to the people, you can tell it's the same people. Do they do that type of shit with you? Or?
So like for me, it's a little different because that stuff happens when you go as a tourist. For those crazy people as a tourist, but I went as an athlete. So for me, my everyday was the hotel, the training hall, the tournament hall, the training hall, the hotel, and that's it. Pretty much. I could have went on those tours, but I did a lot of research before I went there, so I already knew about all that stuff. But but everything there is definitely staged in a way where nothing is by mistake. So like, for example, the hotel I was in, right across from me was another Westerner from, I think she was from Canada, right? Now this hotel is a big hotel. How come the only two, English speaking people are right next to each other, right? And the reason for that is they want to keep track of what we're going to talk about if we're together. And what's the odds of us meeting is very highly likely because my door is right in front of hers, right? And so she told me, like, on the low, she was like, just be careful everything you say, you're being recorded always, and I asked her, I was like, well, what are you doing here? And she was like, well, she saw this job application online and it said to teach English to North Korean kids in school. And she said she applied for it, but didn't think she was going to get it, and she wound up getting it.
Yeah, because she was the one of 4 people to do it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Hold up. And so hold up. Yeah. But so it was like teaching North Korean kids in North Korea?
In North Korea, in schools, English. And so
she knew it was going to be in North Korea?
Yeah. But she said that when she applied, she thought there's no way she's going to get it. And then she wound up getting it. And then
I think so. You banged her, and then what else?
No, that didn't happen. Nah.
No. Like, he like, yo, nigga, I'm married. Chill out. No.
Blind bang.
She was.
I got baby moms, nigga. Shut the fuck up. No, nigga. Nah, I ain't banging nothing. Nah, I was selling.
She definitely wasn't for me. Although my guide So check this out. So
It's a trap.
They know. Listen. No. Listen. They know everything about you before you get there. Everything about you, they know. Nobody goes into that country that they didn't research the hell out of you. So they know that I'm into the Asian chicks. Right? So they know that already before I even get there. So every Westerner has what they call a guide. This person is responsible for you, and this person makes sure that you ain't doing no dumb shit and make sure you don't leave or be anywhere you're not supposed to be. Right?
Because if you get in trouble, they get in trouble, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So let me.
My guide, listen to this. My guide looked like a model.
I was gonna be like Miko Tan.
Yeah, listen. And I found it very strange that out of all the guides that all these people have, the one I have looks like a model. Like she was bad. And then I realized that, I see where this is going, because she started asking me some crazy questions. Like, for example, a question that asked me,
how big is your dick? Sorry.
She's now. I wish you'd ask me, but she didn't.
Is it black too? Just curious. We don't have the internet here.
Shit. So she was asking you what?
So one of the questions she asked, she was like, "Oh, so what do you think about our great leader?" Now that's a trick question.
Of course.
And you gotta be very careful how you answer that question, because somebody will be knocking at your hotel door at night and they'll never see you again.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yes, for sure.
So what was it like? I don't really know enough about him. I think he probably misunderstood.
I didn't even say that. I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty chill, dude. Like,
great.
That was my answer.
Chody the Tiger. He's
great.
Yeah.
Hey,
never heard an issue about him.
What I do want to take a moment and say, I've heard only great things of North Korea, and
oh yeah, before they hack all our emails.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, man.
Bruh.
I have the utmost respect for North Korea and its people and its leader, and it's a place I want to go to at some point in my life.
I'm down with the South, bro. I'm down with the South.
Which is so weird to hear you say.
Fuck that. My tattoo artist is South Korean, so I'm sorry.
Oh man.
But nah, so all right. So you go over there, you spank some fucking North Korean pussy and ping pong tables and
Ping pong pussy.
Ping pong pussy.
Thailand.
Nah, I mean, we're projecting ourselves. Is that real?
Yeah. Oh, the ping pong show in Thailand? Hell yeah, it's real. That's a real thing. Yeah, it's real. The ping pong show is real. That's a real.
Yo, that's so weird, yo.
No, it's real.
If you don't know what a ping pong show is, you gotta look it up.
Google it. Don't Google
it.
Yes,
definitely Google it. Definitely Google it.
With your safe search off.
Definitely Google that shit now.
Ping pong show Thailand.
Settings, safe search off. Right. Thailand, go.
So all right, so you're done with the ping pong now, or your owner spent one of the owners is spent, so I'm guessing no, but
no. For years I was having a lot of pain, and so I took a break off and I had surgery. So I had a hip surgery, and now I'm debating whether I want to get back into it. But for me, it's more of the entertainment of it. So that's why we have the club spin, making it a fun atmosphere, using the sport to just have fun and bringing other people into it, but in more of a fun way than a serious way.
Got you. So because you had the hip surgery. You and Ben Askren are now friends because you guys have metal rods in y'all fucking hips.
That's funny,
hip
right?
buddies.
Hip buddies. You guys are attached at the hip, almost literally. No, but does that give you problems with the table? Because like I said, I've watched some of them, and you guys are like moving, bro. So does it give you problems now?
No. It actually made me way better than I was before, because I was always in pain. If you watch a lot of my videos online where I'm playing, you can see, you may not notice a doctor can notice when I'm playing because they can see I'm favoring a foot, but you can see whenever I stop and when I start to walk, I was always limping, always. Like I think all my videos. I mean, I've had this problem for years. I just never wanted to take care of it, but I was always limping. But now I don't have that pain anymore, so I'm much faster, much stronger. Yeah.
That's good, man. Way to keep your sponsors with that statement right there. That was a great way. I'm so much better. So much better.
Stronger, faster.
So let's jump into so Wally's a big UFC advocate, right? And this is where our friendship basically got involved. And then I heard that entire story with some other juicy bits that never will ever be said, right? So with the Ben Askren thing, like we were looking at UFC of last week, and UFC last week was probably the best UFC we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Lloyd stopped watching it. Lloyd literally was like, I'm fucking. Really? We would do every week. We were talking UFC, and then it was just like a whole 3 or 4 weeks. We just didn't say shit.
Okay, so let me explain. Let me take a brief moment. When the East Coast, I started watching UFC on the West Coast, so I was used to having fights start at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I moved to the East Coast, and I got comfortable with watching them late. Now it's now UFC fights start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon again. It's like I got to stop my whole shit, my whole day, so I miss almost all of the undercards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so, but last, I mean, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Last week, you should have watched all of it.
Okay, I mean, I've got ESPN Plus. I'll watch it. Shit, relax.
I'll rewind.
Okay. I'm watching it now. I'm not paying attention.
No, what was it? St. Preux does another walk-off knockout, which that dude is fucking something's not right with him. Just being honest. It feels like he has some demons in his body, and every time he throws a punch, he's letting one go. I think he has the most chokes, shoulder chokes, right?
It's actually called there's a. I wonder if I remember. It's called the St. Preux. Actually, he has a very weird shoulder choke. He does it very differently than anyone else.
Yeah, because I know they were it's only been done in the UFC 4 times. He had 2 of them, and now I think he's at 6.
6, yeah.
It's come on, son. But he literally knocks people out, put them on their stomach, and then walks off.
Yeah, it's like a weird, it's like a modified Von Flute.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it modified almost. I don't want to say inverted, but it's strange to look at.
That shit is very weird. But I think St. Preux has he's lost a good amount of fights, so I don't think he's getting.
I mean, he lost
he's not getting to the belts.
He lost to John Jones when John Jones took 10 years off and came back and still beat St. Preux.
John Jones is the best of all time, bro.
I'm just saying. Now that he's no longer a light heavyweight, I think that St. Preux might have a chance, but it's still a pretty loaded division.
So, does anybody know how that works? So he just vacated his belt, or
yeah, he vacated. He just gave it up.
Hit him with the Craig David. I'm walking away.
But you know what though? I tell you, listen. It's the smartest move that he can make right now. Right now, all those light heavyweight dudes are faster now. They're stronger. Yep. Listen, why take a chance and lose this rematch? If I was him, I don't want to fight. What's his name again?
Anthony Smith?
No. The guy.
No, Anthony Smith is overrated, bro.
The dude he just
the Brazilian dude.
The last fight he had.
Hold on. It's a Brazilian
guy. Oh.
Reyes.
Santos.
Reyes. No, Reyes.
Reyes is a monster.
Right? That's the dude that looks like he fucking is Santa Maria.
Who's that? Is he the one with the Thor hammer on his chest?
Yeah, that motherfucker broke both his ACLs and finished the fight.
Yep.
Dog, Jesus Christ.
You know why take it? I mean, that fight went to a decision. Jones barely won that fight. Why take a chance and fight that guy?
You think he barely
Dominic
won that fight, bro?
Yeah, that was close. That was very close. Listen, that fight could have went. I mean, Jones came back in the later round.
No, it wasn't Rayo. No,
way.
it was Thiago
Dominic
Santos.
Reyes. No,
Dominic Reyes. Yeah, but they're both monsters. He had a hard time with both of them. Both.
Yeah. So why get like if I was him, I'm not gonna give that guy a rematch. Screw that. I'm just gonna vacate the belt. I already did what I needed to do. I'm gonna go take my chance at the belt in
heavyweight.
In heavyweight, right? If I lose that, if Dominic Reyes wins the belt, now I can say, you know what? I'm gonna go back and try to get that belt back. Less pressure.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best move that he can make right now, I think. For him.
So hold on. You think it's less pressure to go to the heavyweight?
No. Yeah. To go to heavyweight and lose.
Fight. Oh, you think he's gonna lose if he goes to heavyweight?
Let's say if he goes to heavyweight and he doesn't pan out in heavyweight and Reyes takes the belt, now he can go back and say, you know what? I'm gonna give him that rematch. That's an automatic. That's an automatic.
It's a good amount
title
of money.
fight right
I don't
away.
think Reyes is going to take. I think Thiago. I think Thiago Santos is going to take it. Thiago and Lloyd, to your point, Thiago's the one with the hammer.
Yeah.
Santos is a fucking monster, bro. Like that motherfucker literally looks like he practices Santa Maria, bro.
And
like
he was the one that he blew out both of his knees or some shit, right?
Blew out both his fucking knees and kept fucking fighting
to a decision. To a fucking decision.
And fuck a blowout of knees, bro. He tore his ACL, his MCL, and his PCL. That's literally your knee. Dog. And we're still standing up fighting. And John Jones was smart enough didn't even want to take him to the ground. Yeah. John Jones stood up with him the whole time.
Right.
And just kept kicking his leg.
His non-existent knee. I think that John Jones knows that he's not getting everyone's getting faster and stronger. Where he has a chance at heavyweight because he's faster
faster than everyone else in heavyweight.
Everyone else.
No,
but
man.
It's gonna be ugly
man.
when one of those motherfuckers grab him. Oh my god!
Dog, you gotta fight Francis Ngannou, Dirk Lewis, fucking Stipe if he doesn't fucking leave, and Stipe can beat John Jones.
Blades, I think even Blades is crazy.
Blades, they were teammates, so I doubt if they fucking actually go.
But either way, could you imagine John Jones? I stood next to John Jones. John Jones looks like a basketball player, and I'm 5'6".
He does look like a basketball player.
I looked at him like, you fight people for a living?
Duh. So who do you like? My thing is, he said he's only going to heavyweight unless he can fight for belts, right?
No, but but listen, I have the perfect matchup because him going to fight for the belt right away, I think is a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Let Ngannou fight for the belt, and then he fight Brock Lesnar. There you go. And the winner of him and Brock, and then if he beats Brock Lesnar, then he can fight for the belt. Whoever wins that belt. But he should fight Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I think Brock Lesnar only has one fight in the UFC. He's gonna get punched in the face and be like, "Fuck this."
You know they said that last time, right?
Yeah, and then he went back to WWF and was like, "I'm not doing this real shit."
He got but that's the thing though, right? He went back to WWE because I think he was Brock hit all of them said it. Brock hits like a fucking maniac, right? It feels like a freight train hitting you. But most of those guys are used to being hit and put in uncomfortable positions. Right, so it's like they get hit and you get a Frank Mir who fucking looks bloody as fuck, literally lost that entire fight. Brock gets tired, doesn't lift his leg up fast enough, ankle lock, game over. You get what I'm saying? Or when he fought the other dude who wasn't even that good and the guy just choked him out. I think then he catch him in a crucifix. UFC's different. UFC's not built for just motherfuckers that just hit hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. like Brock Lesnar, you can make millions and millions of dollars fake fighting, or a couple million actually fighting. Which one are you gonna choose?
But it's legacy, baby. It's legacy, baby. Yeah. If he goes and I think that's the old UFC to let a person come in after not fighting at all and then let him fight for the fucking belt. But the old UFC did that shit to grow. Don't do that shit now, man.
Yeah, but UFC is not in the market of doing tune-up fights. There's no such thing as a tune-up fight in the UFC.
Right.
No, it's not because they're not in the market for it. There's no such thing as a tune-up fight. Fights can go in either way. You get what I'm saying? So why would you put? So it's Brock Lesnar. You got let's count down the heavyweights, right? Stipe, say Stipe fucking loses, or Stipe doesn't lose, because he's not going to retire until he loses. Like, we know this, right?
Right.
So you got Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis, fucking
Curtis Blades is up there.
Curtis Blades, fucking Alistair Overeem is coming back. I think he moved up to number 4 now. Fucking who is the dude that Alistair just beat the shit out of? Because Alistair didn't beat. No, Teixeira is fucking coming with a passion.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
He does not, he does not give he does not give a fuck. He's like 50. Like, that motherfucker is old as shit balls, son. Like, he's like 50. But nah, all right, so yeah, it's Stipe. Rosenstrike. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh,
Yeah, but that loss to Francis has got to drop his value down.
Only one. Yeah. No, he went back to 3rd. Because you remember, Francis was number 2. Rosenstrike
was 5.
Rosenstrike was 5. Rosenstrike. Yeah, Rosenstrike was 5. But Junior Santos lost. And somebody else, and it moved him back up to 3rd. So that's the problem with Francis right now. This is what we was arguing about before. Francis doesn't have a fucking fight to go now, except Stipe.
Yeah.
Everybody else he's beat at least once, or beaten a few fucking seconds, or beat them twice. Curtis Blades he's already beat twice. Fucking Rosenstrike, he knocked him out with a temple shot. Rosenstrike don't want that problem no more.
So so Rosenstrike got knocked out by Ngannou in 20 seconds, and then he beat Dos Santos. Yes,
Dos Santos.
Yeah, so he moved up after beating Dos Santos.
Right. So I mean, the heavyweight division, John Jones is not fighting any of those dudes. Let's just be honest, man.
Just a size difference. Like, you think John Jones is big until he steps in with a heavyweight, and you're like, oh, this guy's a child size.
I mean, Mayweather's pound for pound was the best fighter, like, arguably, right? Like, some people will put Manny in there in Manny's prime, but Mayweather lasted longer, right? He didn't get knocked out by Machado. So let's be honest, right? Marquez. Yeah. So fuck it, like, that shit was bad too. That shit looked like a fucking
lights out.
The memes that came with that bitch.
But I think not that to go off.
I'm just saying moving up in weight. Pound for pound in your weight class is like, that's different from moving up in weight.
It's a big weight.
Still the pound for pound best fighter, but
it's a big weight jump too. I mean, you're going to like what is it? 225, 265, 265.
265
is the
225.
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou's 310
with the max of 265.
Right.
So could you imagine? Yeah.
Is it a max? I didn't think it was a max.
Max of 265.
Oh, is that super heavyweight?
There is no such thing. Yeah, there's
because Francis Ngannou's like 300 something pounds, bro.
Yes, and he cuts down to 265.
He cuts down, it's 265.
But even so you go like 225, right? You go 225 and you're fighting somebody 265 that walks around 305, 315. Fuck you.
Yeah,
that's like a me. That's like the difference in weight is me.
Damn. Hold on. Y'all just taught me something, because I didn't know the UFC dropped weight for heavyweights. I thought heavyweights was just heavyweights.
That's high school wrestling.
265 is the max.
Yep. So Brock actually has to cut. Everybody actually has to cut to 265.
Yeah, because Brock walks around at like 300 too, because that's all muscle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all muscle. So damn, that sucks balls, bro.
How much you weigh?
Or give up 20% of your purse.
I'll just give up 20%
per pound. I think it's like 10% per pound.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's normally that's why, like, after like 5 or 6 pound difference, they just go, no, just call it off. Like, if you're 4 pounds over, they cut it off, because what are you gonna do? You're gonna lose all of your purse.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. But all right, so like, my thing is, like, the middleweight is still the best weight right now for UFC.
What is that? 45, 55? I don't know by name. I don't know by name.
It's 170 kg.
Yeah, that's because that's Asanya.
Oh yeah.
That is Asanya. Oh, that's
170. That's 175.
Yep, 175.
That Asanya fight is going to be something to fucking watch.
That's gonna
I
be
can't wait for that.
insane.
Akasa is like, I don't see how he's 165 since
Yeah, right.
how or 175. How are you 175? That makes no sense.
I mean, he can get there though. Like that's not. I don't see that one
That dude
as
is
too hard to get
huge.
to.
Huge.
I do,
He's
but if you walk,
huge.
but he looks like he walks around probably like 205. So you're literally dropping 30 you're dropping 30 pounds in
Eddie,
camp.
when I left DC, last time I saw you last, I was 150, almost 160. Think about that.
Yeah,
And
but
he's
no muscle.
I understand that, but he's huge. He's almost your size.
Yeah, he's
like height wise.
He's huge. Yeah, he's
Is he that tall? I didn't think he's like 6. Is he 6 feet?
He's up there. He's
definitely up there.
definitely up there.
He's big. He's big. That's a big dude, man.
No, Paul Acosta is definitely big. Like no homo, but like he's definitely. I'm just saying, bro.
Pause.
We definitely just said, yeah, we gotta pause that one. Come on, son. Yo, he's big as shit, bro. Like, I can't at all. All right,
I'm looking up his shit right now.
Yeah, me too. Like, cause I'm like, oh, he's 6 feet. He's 6 feet, 185 though. So that makes sense.
Oh, is that 185? Is that what it, okay?
He's walking around at 185.
That makes.
Really?
So that's why.
Way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're just gonna believe everything you read.
Yeah,
Yes,
he looks
exactly.
way bigger than that.
No, I mean, well, you guys say, all right. Most people, when they cut up, when they're cut up, they look bigger than they are. So he has the top body, and he has legs, but they're not that big, bro. And most of your weight is in your thighs anyway. Like if you're carrying that much up top, most of it's in your thighs. So it's like I think he's not that big, bro. I don't.
Okay.
I'm talking about. Pause. He's wide.
Hey now, he's girthy. Hey,
He's big boned. No. No. I think he's just cut up and wide, and because he's so wide, it looks like he's bigger. Like Dwight Howard. Everybody forgets Dwight Howard was walking around at 7 feet 240, and he's 7 feet fucking tall. But he looks huge. But his shoulders are long as fuck. He has some long ass fucking shoulders. But it's just all muscle, so he doesn't really have that much body fat. So you cut some of the weight off of that shit. But Paul Acosta, like, he doesn't look like he should be 185, but I guess I can get it. Whereas like Asanya, I don't know where the fuck his weight is.
Yo, I don't know neither. Yo,
I mean, I don't think he cuts. I don't think he cuts. I think he just
he just come in.
He just stays that way.
Hold his pizza real quick. Let me get on this thing and give me my pizza back.
I mean, all right, so what's the most you can gain back in a day? 10 pounds?
Percentage. You're looking at percentage. So probably 10, 20%, probably.
All right, so if you are walking around at 190, 185, you drop 15 pounds in camp.
Yep.
The next day you're back at 190.
Right, that's the problem.
So So that's probably what we're looking at. You get what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it. I get it.
But yeah, I mean, Asanya weighs more than Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, he's tall.
How does that work?
He's tall.
He's tall.
Kamaru's like 6 feet.
At 155, he's 6 feet?
Isn't he like 6 feet?
Wow, this is the worst. This is the worst sports.
I know no knowledge, son. Yeah, no. Kamaru Usman is 6 feet 170, bro. I knew he was 6 feet. And Adesanya
fighting at 155.
Adesanya is he's fighting at 165, 155.
Right?
He's fighting Walter. He's the Walter champion.
Adesanya is what is he? He's 180. What?
1.5? I mean 185, right?
I have him at 185.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Usman is at 170.
170. That's what it is. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I told you, bro.
Even if you look at like their profile picture,
You know?
Like
My phone is heavy.
what the hell?
I pulled up a picture of Usman and my phone got heavy.
I think, yeah, Israel is 6'4" though. Israel's 6'4", 185. So it's like he is taller, but only 4 inches with the same weight, and he looks that much smaller.
Yeah,
Because I don't think he cuts. Like, I think he's actually probably, like, we could actually look at how much he weighs in at. I bet you he doesn't cut a lot of weight, if at all.
He probably doesn't cut a lot of weight. He probably, yeah, because they're making him do the cut. They're making him do the weigh-ins as the fight progresses now, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just one weigh-in. It's a progressive weigh-in now. Which I think that shit is smart as fuck. So, cause I guess they got tired of that Cyborg shit. Because Cyborg was cutting like 40 fucking pounds and have the worst fucking, like, come on, son. That shit was bad. But, yo, that was good, man. Hey, Wally.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, my guy.
It's fun. It was fun.
Any shout outs?
Amazing.
Any shout outs?
Yeah. Any shout outs?
Shout outs.
Yeah.
You know, I got to give my boy James Altucher a shout out.
Shout
That's
out
the guy.
to the stand.
He's the most hated man in New York City right now.
Truth hurts.
Yo, they do not like him right now.
Death threats and all, like for real.
Yeah, no, he was telling us.
Like,
Telling us, yo. That shit was fucking crazy. Like, yeah, and I see he fucking dug in. We kept telling him, we was like, yo, just dig in on this shit. He put out a video, like, let me explain everything. Yeah, it was a good video.
Steer into it. Just steer into the madness.
God, like, yeah, so I mean, that dude's good. Anybody else, man?
Nah, I'm good.
Spin, yeah, make sure. So as soon as Spin opens back up, you already know.
Actually, we're open now.
Are you? But you can't do events because of DC.
Yeah, we no events yet. But 25%. Well, this is New York. In New York, it's 25% capacity.
Okay.
Finally. Oh, so finally in New York, we got 25% capacity indoor dining. Finally.
Oh, that's good.
September 30th. So at least we got something. Finally.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yo, we hope to see you soon, bro. Anytime you want on the podcast, let me know, man.
Yeah, man.
It was great, bro. We gotta link up when I get up New York, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'll come out there.
Yeah, when you come to Vegas, hit me up.
Definitely, man. It was fun.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all. See y'all on the next podcast. Coming up next is Eric Frost. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
Peace.
Peace.
With it. That's why I'm mad with it. With it. That's why I'm mad with it. Straight out the trap with it. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on tab. Get it. That's why I'm mad with it.